Hello everyone. It's been a while since I last streamed. I've had a lot going on and I wasn't getting my views, so I had decided to not stream for a bit because there's other things I'd rather do. But I have been finding more games I wanted to play and share with everyone. And this one just happens to be one suddenly. I wasn't intending on streaming this game, but I was just freaking out with details. Hello, Tesla Max. I was hoping you would be here. It's been an age. It is, and I was yeah, I saw this some details in this game. I literally had like only played it for like 5 minutes, and I was freaking out about details. And I'm like, I have to share this game. So yeah, it's not creepy. Well, okay, I guess it's creepy in a gothic sense where it's kind of eerie, but it's not like creepy, if you know what I mean. But basically, there's like a music box. Well, the music box song. Hold on, I just gotta make sure it's like showing. Okay, it is. But basically, it was playing a piano theme. You running a camp? I am not, cause my room's a fucking mess. I am not. No camera. But I am glad you were here. Because one of my other regulars, he just told me he had to go to bed. But there's a piano tune in the background, and I had recognized it, sounded familiar to me. And I recognized it as it being the same tune that the Huntress from Dead by Daylight hums. And I started freaking out because that tune, I had looked up into it when the Huntress had first come out in Dead by Daylight, and I looked into it, and it's a lullaby. In Eastern Europe that they used to sing to their kids. Yeah. Well, you could say it's nice to hear me. But it's like an Eastern European lullaby about wolves coming to steal children in the night if they don't go to bed or whatever. And I was like, that's kind of fitting for a vampire game because you play a vampire. And I saw that there's a thing whether you're good and bad in your character sheet, so I'm guessing depending on how you play it, you could be the wolf in the night that comes to steal people away from their beds. So I was like, you know, I gotta stream this because the artwork's beautiful, the game looks beautiful. So I'm gonna make all the same choices I did before, which isn't much. Because like I said, I had only been playing the game for 5 minutes before I decided to do this. And I'll probably get up and get some more water because I literally only have less than half of a can of the LaCroix with me. But anyways. The story of Cabernet takes place in a fictional Eastern European town. Cabernet explores heavy subjects including alcoholism, social conflict, death, and suicide. It portrays cartoon violence, blood, and gore. Any medical terminology or advice that is present in the game may contain false and or outdated information. It should not be treated as fact. The developers do not condone smoking or excessive alcohol consumption as depicted by certain characters in the story. Turn up my mic a bit. I'll try turning down the game a bit too. It looked like it wasn't picking up too well. Okay, hopefully this is better. All characters and events portrayed in this game are a work of fiction. Is this mic a bit better? I turned my mic up a bit and then I turned the game volume down. I hate how it's never consistent too, because sometimes I come in way too loud when I hear it play back after the stream's over, and then I have the opposite problem sometimes where I'm too quiet. Okay, we're gonna do a begin story. I thought that was a cool detail that going by. I was like, oh my gosh. Eastern Europe, now in the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life, despite her obvious calling for medicine. When she was little, I always thought she would become...
Did a writer the first time around, so I did that. I'll do it again.
a famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated, Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library. To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties.
In games she would play running her own show. I mean, I did play the Mortician though, so.
I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy.
Like the Mortician's tale.
I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student. Even with all her talent for science, what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
Look at a cute little bat.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
I have no idea. Before this game, I only found out this morning this game came out yesterday. And I had only seen one trailer of it before I had added it to my Steam wish list, and it was that you play as a vampire and you have different romance plots, and then you can either become a good or bad vampire. I don't know anything about the main plot, so we will find out together.
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears. Dear Lord. Mom? Kolya? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream. I can't see further than my own fingers. I should take the lamp with me.
If you listen to the piano part here, if you're familiar with the Huntress from Dead by Daylight, it's the same song that she hums.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this? My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
A handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. This is where it looks like you got like karma points or whatever. According to some traditions and superstitions, no glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. Eastern Europe has a long-lasting tradition of interpreting dreams. Many take dreams seriously and see them as signs, premonitions, and warnings of what may happen to them in the future. Dreams on Thursdays to Friday nights are considered to be most likely ones to come true. When I read this part, I'm thinking maybe they have this so you can, whatever dreams you have on Thursdays or Fridays, you should probably take more seriously. Medical higher education institutions exist in Eastern Europe for centuries. However, in some countries, many females were only able to study at these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. And we don't have much else. And I noticed that there's like Lily of the Valley on the bed, and I'm guessing that's dirt from around her. Someone dug her up.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower.
Fourth
Who
wall.
put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Yeah, I've done a Doki Doki Literature Club. That was before my streaming days, and it's creepy. That game is more creepier in its fourth wall break than it is when you are streaming, because as soon as it said my actual name, I was like ready to slam my laptop shut and chuck it out a window. No joke. Yeah, everyone knows Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, no, what it does is creepier if you're not streaming or recording.
Locked. Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, so when your streamer does that one thing, which is kind of spooky, but not really. When you're not streaming, it like actually goes through your files to find the name you use through Steam and uses your name, and it uses my full first name, so I flipped out because I never use my actual name in games or anything, so I was like, the fuck?
Please help. Anyone. It's no use.
Yeah, which is why I was ready to slam my laptop shut and like throw it out a window.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
It looks like dirt to me, but there is bloodstains around the bed that she woke up from.
Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much. Will you help me? What is it that you want from me? I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick Or
Want the
come and
money?
call anytime, day or night.
I don't know, I just got this dirt on my dress.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor? And it's settled. Whoever...
Oh,
If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
I don't know why it's green.
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up.
Never said it was Russian. It's just Eastern European, which could be Romania, the Ukraine.
I
They were
can't
over
see
there.
anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
It's great. I wonder if it was her getting like branded.
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into?
It's the same name style as for like Ukrainian or like Romanian last names too, from people I know from those countries. Press tab and access character sheet to distribute Liza's new skill points. Okay. Earn experience points increasing your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press minus next to skills you like to modify. Once you finish distributing all of them, press accept changes. Let's go with science and logic. Vaporizes to powder. Oh my god. Still late 1800s, so yeah, there would be some for women. Oh.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? What a peculiar painting.
Oh, she doesn't have enough history for that. Protag for the anime 86 from Name Vidalina.
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage. It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long. Only, it's much worse than that.
I don't like the scratch nose I'm hearing. It's on sale for $17.99 right now because it's new and they're trying to encourage people to buy it.
There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week. After all that has happened, I think...
Oh, no. As this morality is still shaping, certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism. I don't know if I said that right. Some choices will only become available to Liza after she reaches certain levels.
I think I deserve this.
Finders keepers, steal something. Oh, it sounds like the scratching's coming from just this area. What the frick? You mostly play any... I mean, yeah, most of my gaming experience, it's all from mostly indie games, so... They have a better charm. I don't play more popular ones, because that means playing things like Apex and Fortnite and all that, and that's not really my jam. I always liked indie games more, because they're usually story-rich games, and I like video games as another story medium.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Let's stay.
Still, why risk it? God saves the man who saves himself.
Play medium games. I have played the game called The Medium. Pretty interesting gameplay, and I do have my gameplay of it uploaded onto my YouTube channel. Oh.
Eerie. It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Do we have... Oh, that's the wrong button. I want to know if we have anything from... It's common to build a mirror with a cloth when someone passes away. So, okay, that one. And we don't have... Oh! Oh, there's tutorial stuff. 2 points there, 5 points there. There's no save game, so I wonder if it just saves automatically.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this?
Oh.
I will make sense of all this later.
Don't mind me, just emerging out of a fucking crypt covered in dirt to a fancy party. Now I look like a fucking ghost.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Yeah, I mean, the screen's been slightly tilting this whole time. So, I don't know what's up.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
Y'all, I literally just came out of a freaking creepy ass basement. What do you mean? Nihilism. Nihilism is a direction of philosophy popularized in Europe in the 18th century. It pulls social norms, morals, and ideals under scrutiny, or, in certain cases, rejects them completely. I'm dead. What's your excuse? Yeah, pretty much. Francophilia. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the languages of diplomacy and higher education across much of Europe was French. Some rulers in Eastern Europe in the 18th century were educated in the French tradition and made a conscious effort to imitate the manners of France. Many people borrowed these mannerisms and used French in their everyday exchanges as an attempt to follow the trends or to show their admiration for the culture. That's a big platter of stuff.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
I wonder if that's the hostess. She's the only person without a mask so far. Oh?
I'm starving, and the food looks so
same thing.
fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
Are they all vampires? And I'm just the newest one?
Miss, are you alright?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Oh. Maybe that's the Countess.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
What are some vampires supposed to look like? He literally said to like, freaking dull his fangs. And their eyes are odd colors. Like, ours are violet, so is that man's and that woman in the bottom corner there, except for the Countess. Hers are red and black.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature?
Ma'am, did you not know I was in your fucking basement?
Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
It's a domovoy. In Slavic mythology, a domovoy is a house spirit that watches over a dwelling and has a significant impact on a family's life and well-being. If pleased, a domovoy may be of tremendous value in the inhabitants of the house. But if they upset him, or he simply has a bad temper, it may lead to lost items, illnesses, poverty, and other misfortunes. Sometimes people leave food or other gifts for domovoy to get other good side. But often, visually represented as covered in soot and dirt. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water really quick because like I said, this stream literally was spontaneous, so I'm gonna go get to myself some liquid to fill my throat and I'll be right back. So, where is that be right back screen? Because I will be right back. I have returned. Also, if you hear some crunchiness, it's because I also decided. Oh, frick, hold on. I have also decided to grab some seaweed snacks. Anyways, back to the game. Alright, you guys see the screen? It looks like it has like a delay on when it's like on. Let me know when you see the screen, because I forgot that Stream Manager on my phone does not show the screen, so I don't know if... Oh. It's cool you're in the process of learning Ukrainian. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello? Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
It's deteriorated? What? Well, someone else has improved.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
I am. Back to new apprentice. Is this gonna be like Vampire? That game where you play a vampiric doctor but you're immune? I have that on my PlayStation, but I still haven't played it yet. Home is where the cat is. That sounds so true.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
Who's Hussar?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to. Thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
This is a party of vampires. Why is there like actual food on the table? In case someone comes spying?
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
Ma'am, if someone said that to me when they handed me a drink, I would not drink it.
Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
So the vampire event I was at last night, it has special menu of like blood themed drinks. Type O negative was one, along with plasma, which was clear. And then they had AB positive, and my blood type happens to be AB positive, so I ordered that one, and it was very good. It was very sweet. I got two of my usual cocktail, which is vampire, and that's always on the menu. But then for the vampire event last night, I ordered two of the AB positive. Type O was really good too, but yeah, I did AB positive, and it was like, actually no, that was good. I think it was type O, because that's what my boyfriend got, and it tasted like, oh no, you couldn't taste how alcoholic. I was too drunk to remember what he said. I think it tasted exactly like cherry slushy or something. You're type O. Do you know what your parents are? Because if one of your parents is positive, you'll be positive. One of my parents is a positive, and one of them's a negative. And they're different letter types, which is how I ended up being AB positive. And my brother's the same blood type as me. I found out one of my friends that has the same birthday as me, he's also the same blood type as me, and I was like, bro, this is getting weird. Same birthday and blood type.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs.
I only know my blood type because I used to be a blood donor.
There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Who's Orlova?
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
You aren't? I was pretty sure you were, because you either have it or you don't. Don't remember. Because I know if neither of your parents have it, there's no way you would be positive. But I would think it's because the A, B, and O, that's like a separate thing from the rhesus gene. You either have it or you don't. And I'm pretty sure like once it enters your bloodline, it's there to stay. But it's also been like 11 years since I last studied that. But I do know the coding thing for blood types, so you can try to make a Puget square to determine what your blood type would be. But I'm pretty sure if one of your parents has a positive, you would be positive because it enters your bloodstream then. Which I know creates issues if your mother is a negative blood type and you're a positive blood type, because your body would possibly attack the child. Because I've had one of my science teachers, her daughter had the rhesus gene, but she didn't, and her body was actively trying to kill the baby because it was like, I don't understand this foreign blood. Or whatever. So she almost lost that kid because her body was actively trying to kill it while it was developing inside her. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out relationships. It said what's his face was unlocked, but I guess that was a lie. Is this the cloakroom? I wonder if all the mirrors are covered it because we're vampires.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Okay, chat, what should we do? Should we wash up without the mirror, or should we take the cloth off? I'm like 50-50 on this, so I'm asking you guys. Take it off? Alright, we're taking it off. Take the cloth off to wash up.
What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror. I should wash up anyway. That should do it, hopefully. The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading. Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much. It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
I should have read the thing. It looked like it had stats. I wonder if outfits have different stats. Okay, yeah, so the dress gave me a +5 in history and politics. That's cool. Excuse me as I put some drops in my eyes. Experience points? Oh, right here. Okay. Talk of the Sire. Dude, that's
I
a
still
creepy
don't know
doll
what's
now.
happening here. Or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
He didn't have a doll before. Why does he have one now? And why does it almost look like her, but with freckles?